We're going to go ahead and take a look at the difference between greatest common factor and least common multiple. We'll start with greatest common factor. The directions tell us to find the greatest common factor of 12 and 30. Sometimes we'll see this written as GCF. That's what that stands for. And a great way to remember what we should do is work backwards. We're going to list all of the factors, which are multiplication facts, for these numbers. Then we're going to find the ones that they have in common, and then we're going to find the greatest. One of the easiest ways to do this is with a Venn diagram. I'm going to put 12 on one side and 30 on the other, and I'm going to list all the multiplication facts for 12. One place that we can make a silly mistake is to miss a multiplication fact for 12. So I'm going to start and think, is there anything I can multiply 1 by to get 12? Yes, 1 times 12. Is there anything I can multiply 2 by to get 12? Yes, 2 times 6. Is there anything I can multiply 3 by to get 12? Yes, 3 times 4. And then if I continue in this process, I would then ask, is there anything I can multiply 4 by? And I would do 4 times 3, which I already have. So I know that I've listed every multiplication fact for 12. So again, I'm going backwards. I'm listing facts of 30. 1 times 30, 2 times 15, 3 times 10. When I think 4, nothing times 4 is going to get me 30. 5 times 6. When I go to check 6, I already have 6. So I would get 6 times 5. The next one I would find would be 10 times 3, 15 times 2, and 30 times 1. I've done all of the facts. Now I'm going to look for what they have in common. They both have a 1, and I'll cross that out. They both have a 2. They both have a 3. They both have a 6. And none of the other ones are in common. The greatest of these ones that they have in common is 6. So my GCF equals 6. Now we're going to take the exact same two numbers, 12 and 30, but we're going to find their least common multiple, their LCM. And again, just like greatest common factor, I'm going to work backwards. So I'm going to find all the multiples first. Multiples are skip counting. Once I find the multiples, I'll find everything they have in common. And then I'm going to find the least of the ones they have in common. I'm going to start with the number 12, and I'm going to start with the number 30, and I need to skip count. So I'll say 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, and I could go on and on and on. I'll come down here and start writing some for 30. 30, 60, 90, and I could again keep going. We remind students there are many multiples, and then up in greatest common factor, there are few factors. So you will eventually be able to stop listing factors, but you could list multiples forever. So hopefully that helps them remember, because a lot of the times we get confused between multiples and factors. So I've listed some multiples until I find one that they have in common. The first one that they have in common is going to be the least common multiple. So I would write LCM equals 60.